Hey guys, big welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different than my normal videos. It's actually in a helicopter out at Toronto Motorsports Speedway in Cayuga, Ontario. I was out doing some filming with my drone around the racetrack and some Osmo footage, and I ended up meeting a couple of fellows. One of them had a helicopter there. They were doing helicopter tours and filming and stuff, and so we got to talking, and I was showing them my Osmo, and they offered to take me up to test it out in the helicopter. Now, unfortunately, the mounting of the Osmo, and this would, I'm going to just assume that would be my own fault for how I mounted it. When I stuck it on the window, it was kind of upside down, and I guess I really didn't foresee too much of a problem. Unfortunately, with the rolls of the helicopter, though, it couldn't always right itself. It would end up binding and on its axis. So basically, for those of you that don't know, the Osmo is it's got a gimbal that stabilizes the video so the horizon always stays flat. However, if it's basically hyperextended and unable to flatten itself out, this is what you get. It was still cool. Eventually I am going to pull it off of the window and just hold it to try to help keep it level. And it's just my own fault. You're supposed to mount these things vertically or horizontally and not kind of on an angle upside down. And but it was still an amazing opportunity to get out there and fly. I've never been in a helicopter before, so that was really cool. And they seemed like nice guys. I put some links to their website at the end of this. The other fellow was from a company called Trackamo, which does GPS tracking, and he had offered that I might be able to try one of his products out, and so if I do, I will definitely be doing some review on that, because it does look pretty cool. I checked out his website, and it looks pretty neat, so stay tuned for that. At this point, you can see the mount. This is the mount stuck to the windshield, which is a big bubble, which is what gave it the odd angle. But so I think this is where I finally say, okay, forget that, and I'm gonna pull it off of the glass there in a second and just hold it by hand. I guess in retrospect, I would have mounted it a little different. I was just thinking that was going to give me the best view of the whole area, but that's okay. You live and you learn, and so now you can kind of see how I had it mounted there. And it's definitely it was pretty cool getting out in a helicopter. If you've never done it, you can there's helicopter tours out all over the place. Should definitely give it a shot. It's kind of like being the pilot of being in a quadcopter, basically the same thing, so it was pretty neat. And what we were doing, though, we was flying nice and low around the track, so if you keep your eyes open in this video, you'll see some Lamborghinis and stuff. They do pop into frame a little bit here and there. And yeah, it was a good time out there. I've got lots of footage of the cars to come. And so here I am kind of holding it down in there. And I think the Osmo is still having some trouble trying to maintain level, because it wasn't level when I started it. It's supposed to be level when you start it, so that its axis is right or whatever. But you guys get a nice little cockpit view, and then there's the track down there and the drag strip as well. It'd be cool to get out there and check out some drag races as well. That's not what was going on here. This the cars, by the way, was GTA Exotics. They do their basically their track days, and it gives you an opportunity to like take Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche, Nissan GTR, Bentley, BMW, Charger, all different cars anyways you can pick from, and drive them around the track and really, punch it. So it's a really cool place to go, and I went out there last year and as well. And who knows, maybe I'll get out there again next year or later on this year. And it's always fun to get out and see cool things like that. And I guess, for whatever the fee is for it, you can get to enjoy driving a car that you otherwise may not normally get to drive. So, working on my tan there in the helicopter. And I think we're coming back around now. We're going to be doing our landing. pretty cool. I actually got talking to these guys just because once their helicopter was down for a little while, I wanted to see if they minded if I flew while they were grounded, and I guess that's how we kind of got talking there. It's a nice little more cockpit view there, see all the controls and whatnot. Yeah, it's definitely a good experience though. And Eurotech Canada, they do like helicopter sales, parts, service, engines, performance stuff. So if you happen to be in the market for a helicopter, which I wish I was, I'm not, but I wish I was, then that would be somebody to maybe get in touch with. And here we are coming back in on the track. You can see the grandstands there. Which I've never seen drag racing though. That would be kind of cool. I really wanted to whip my truck around this track just because I thought that would be pretty sweet. You can see all the cars staging there. That's where you take your car from or whatever to get out on the track. But here we are, we're doing our landing now. You can see it was a pretty windy day at that point. Later on the wind died right off, but definitely didn't matter for the helicopter. It wasn't much of a trouble for my drone either, but anyways guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next video.